think this is going to be my first actual strawberry harvest. Actual first strawberry picked. It's a decent looking strawberry, right? Aside from strawberries, we've got a few new additions, I think, since I last made a video. There's a lot of snapdragons around. The chive is flowering. I'm still trying to keep the parsley from flowering. Blackberries have their buds. A lot of new growth and a lot of buds. And we got a few delphiniums starts that I found at a local nursery. Hopefully those will pop up and look good. Found some discount marigolds. It's yeah, hoping to fill in with flowers, and there's more delphinium over there. Hoping to fill in the boxes with flowers to keep the pollinators active and attractive, although our flowering trees are doing that already enough, I guess. What is enough? I want more flowers. Here in the shade of the ficus, I couldn't resist getting a fuchsia. Get better lighting on that. It is a shade plant. It does love shade. It has these gorgeous flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. My friend's mom had one of these next to us growing up. Our neighbors, we would always go up and pop open the little flower pods. It'll pop. No, there's a lot in here that I haven't already popped because I like doing it, but you just pop them open. Our climbing roses have just exploded with color. I've tied them back away from the shed and they're just going crazy with it. Absolutely crazy with it. Look at all those flowers. This is the rose bush that my friend totally went to town on, and it's already got buds again. So I'm learning from my friend Courtney's wisdom. Apparently roses just like to get hacked back a lot. Back from the roses a bit. I've been working on a bit of an art project on that side of the shed, but we don't need to spend too much time on that. Over here, my cucumbers are flowering lovely. I direct sowed some more of the same cucumbers next to it, so that maybe we can get a succession of cucumbers, hopefully. Like I said, the tomatoes in the other beds have been doing a lot better. They're already past their little first bit on the trellis and they're still going strong. Not my marigolds that I started earlier. The ones that did well with the transplant are transplanting well, but I still don't see any flowers. Did I plant the wrong thing? My poor little beans are getting eaten. But that's okay, as long as some of them survive. Here in the backup bowl, we've got radishes and some more marigolds, and some of these radishes are ready and some of them aren't. I just want to pick them all at once. I also have cilantro in here. Cilantro is another thing I picked up from the local nursery. So I've got some chives and some more cilantro, and I put them in amongst the strawberries because I'd heard that they were good for strawberries, good companion plants. Don't know the science behind it, don't quote me. The grapevine is vining and getting nice and thick with the new growth. I originally thought there were only, hello little lizard, I originally thought there were only 2 shoots, but there's actually 3, and then on that side of the fence there's even more growth. And then there's also a grapevine popping up over there. I think that's when this vine was lashing out over there and trying to go into the neighbor's yard. I think one of the parts that they cut off had already rooted. So there's more grapes over there. Maybe I'll trellis them over this side. Who knows? But I am hopeful we will maybe get some grapes this year. Maybe. Here, all that's left of what was originally planted in the original spiral bed is some of the arugula I let go to flower and then braided together so they wouldn't fall over. But they're still doing a pretty good job of falling over. The buckwheat has come up a little bit. There are little tiny, I think this is maybe the dill. And then the milkweed's under there. And then there were some sprouts over here, some stuff, but I think the bugs are getting to them. I'm not sure how many of the flowers I put into this are gonna come up, but we'll see. I think this one right here is the biggest garlic I have right now. That thing is like as thick as my thumb. Yeah, some good thick garlic. The other place where I have strawberries, I have also put in more chives and starting some more green onions, because apparently all the green onions that I have in the other bed aren't enough for our growing demand for green onions. This is the butter crunch lettuce that I'm letting bolt just to see what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's these tiny little, focus, it's these tiny little yellow flowers. Carrots, I just thinned them a little bit. They're still hanging in there, so I don't know, better performance than all the other carrots I've ever tried to grow so far, so. And again, we've got some of the better going tomatoes. Some of them are starting to put off, like, they're not quite flowers yet, they're the little buds that will become blossoms and flowers. I think that's okay. They've been out here long enough. I think they're getting tall enough that they're establishing proper roots that I think I'm just gonna let the first round of flowers go and let them, yeah, this one's got some too. Focus. Yeah, this one's got some too that are opening up. This is my big boy right here. I think this is one of the mortgage lifters I put out like a week early. It had this huge side shoot that I had missed, this armpit tomato, so I just cut it off the other day. It's leaning a little bit, but I'll tie it up to the trellis. It'll start not leaning anymore. The peppers are going good. Okay, some of them are. The arroz con pollo just don't seem to want to grow. Might have to try them, start them again, and then put them out when it's really hot out. Maybe in like a greenhouse type thing. A lot of the bell peppers are doing fine and growing along. Growing pretty good, so the poblano too. Bell peppers seem to be doing better than the non-bell peppers. Look at this statue my friends got me. It's a tanuki. My dad has finished with the bricks. I mean, there's still a bit of sand. Apparently the sand we got to, level the ground under it and do the borders. It's not very fine, so it's not filling into the cracks very well. Gonna get some sandier sand to do that, but for the most part the bricks are done. You can start having fires out here again, which is good because that wood pile is getting a little high.